What's up, guys? Welcome back to Zachary's predictions, and welcome to Week 9 of the NFL season. So, let's get it started. Starting off with tonight's game, Thursday night's game, the 49ers against the Cardinals. This one's easy. The 49ers are going to win, in my opinion. They're 7-0. The Cardinals are, what are they now, 2-4-1? Or something like that? Or 3-4-1 or 2-5-1, something like that. I think the 49ers are easily going to take this one. Even though it's in Arizona, I still don't think the Cardinals are winning. I just think that the 49ers, they have been on a roll this year. As I said, 7-0. So I think the 49ers are going to take home the W. I think the final score will be 49ers 31, Cardinals 7. Texans and Jaguars. Every team in the AFC South took home a W last week. The Texans, the Jaguars, Colts, and the Titans. I think that the Jaguars are going to win this game. Now, I only have one reason for it. The one reason is because it is in Jacksonville. Because these teams, I feel, are pretty evenly matched. And I think that only because it's in Jacksonville, that the crowd will be able to get to the Texans, and it will cause the Jaguars to win the game. I think the final score will be Jaguars 27, Texans 24. Bears and Eagles. The Bears, they lost last week to the Chargers by 1 point. In the fourth quarter, they took a knee to run out the clock and then took a timeout to stop the clock, obviously. Then they sent Pinheiro out there, or however you say his name, for the game-winning field goal, and guess what happened? Just like last year I think it was, it was in the wild card round. The Bears kicker doinked it, and they lost. He didn't double doink it, but he doinked it, and that gave them the L. And the Eagles, don't remember what they did last week. Eagles, there they are. They destroyed the Bills. I think the Eagles are going to win this game. I just feel like, well, obviously, one, it's in Philly, and two, I just feel like they're the slightly better team. So I think Philly is going to take home the W with a final score of 21-18. Vikings and my Chiefs. My Chiefs. We are 1-3 on the year at home. At home, we have beat the Ravens, but we have lost to the Colts, Texans, and the Packers. We have lost to half of the AFC South at home. That should not be a thing. And last week we lost to an NFC North team. Oh, and guess what? We're facing another NFC North team. But I have confidence that my boys will bounce back this week and take home the W against Minnesota. I think we will barely edge them out. I think this is going to be a shootout game with the final score being my Chiefs 31, Minnesota 28. Colts and the Steelers. Colts, y'all beat the Broncos last week, all because they took a timeout to stop the clock and try and ice Adam Vinatieri, but that stopped the clock and gave y'all enough time to send your kicking squad out onto the field and win the game. Which was dumb by Denver, so Denver, y'all deserved to lose that one last week. And the Steelers, They almost lost to the Dolphins. Are you serious right now? The Dolphins. The Dolphins almost won their first game of the year last week against the Steelers. They were up 14-0 at the end of the first quarter. But then all of a sudden the Steelers just kicked into high gear and they won that game. However, I still don't think it's going to matter. I think the Colts are going to win this week. I feel like, again, they're the better all-around team. And the Steelers, they've been pretty bad this year. Not like so bad, but they've been bad. They haven't been able to stay consistent that much. And Juju, he is not doing as good as a lot of people expected. So I think that the Colts are going to win this game. I think the final score will be Colts 27, Steelers 17. Jets and Dolphins, a battle of trash teams. Actually, no, a battle of trash cans. The Jets are 1-7 or 1-6, whichever one it is. Their only win was against the Cowboys. And the Dolphins are winless. And I think that this week, the Dolphins will take another L. Some of y'all probably just thought I said they're probably going to take their first win this week. Nope, I still think they're going to take another L. Both these teams are trash cans right now. Like, it is bad. 0-7 for the Dolphins. No, 0-8 for the Dolphins. 1-7 for the Jets. Or 1-6, whichever one it is. I think the Jets are gonna win just barely. I think the final score is gonna be Jets 13, Dolphins 10. Redskins and Bills. The Bills, as I said earlier, got destroyed by the Eagles. And the Redskins, what did they do last week? Were they on a bye? Nope. They got beat by the Vikings 19-9. I think the Bills are going to take this one pretty easily. Because Washington, they've also been a trash can this year. 1-6, 1-7, whichever one it is. And the Bills, they've been doing pretty good this year. So I think the Bills are going to take this game with the final score being Bills 24, Redskins 7. Titans and Panthers. Again, Titans last week won. And the Panthers, they beat the Buccaneers. At least I think that's what happened. Or was that the week before? No, nope. They got destroyed by the 49ers. I think that the Titans are going to take this one. I think that the Titans are just barely better than the Panthers. Even though it's in Carolina, I still think the Titans are better. I think the Titans will win this game with a final score of 27-21. Lions and Raiders. Raiders last week lost to the Texans. Deshaun Watson got kicked in the face on a touchdown throw to Fells. And my mom needs me. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. So, I was on the Lions and Raiders. So, I think that the Raiders are going to take this W. As much as I hate to say it, I think the Raiders are going to take this W. I think the final score is going to end up being Raiders 23, Lions 17. Buccaneers and Seahawks. the Buccaneers. What did y'all do last week? They lost to the Titans, and the Seahawks, they beat the Falcons by a touchdown. I think the Seahawks are going to win this game. One, it's in it's in Seattle, and two, they're a lot better than the Buccaneers. So I'm saying Seahawks are going to win this game with a final score of 31-10. Packers and Chargers. Again, Packers last week beat my Chiefs on Sunday Night Football, and the Chargers beat the Bears. I think the Packers are going to win this game. I just feel like they're one of the best teams this year. Because what if they only lost once? 7-8? 7-1? So I think the Packers are going to win this game. And I'm assuming Devontae Adams is returning this week. So that should make things even easier for the Packers. So I'm saying Packers are winning with a final score of Packers 28, Chargers 17. Browns and Broncos. Broncos, again, you lost to the Colts because you took a time out when you shouldn't have. And the Browns, they lost to the Patriots. Of course they did. I think that the Browns are going to win this one. Both these teams have been real bad this year. So I think the Browns are going to take home a win this week against the Broncos. I think the final score will be Browns 17, Broncos 13. Sunday Night Football, Patriots and Ravens. This is the Patriots' first challenging game of the season. It took 9 weeks for the Patriots to actually get a challenge. This is the Patriots' first challenging game of the year. And it's against the Ravens in Baltimore. I think that the Ravens are going to upset the Patriots. That's right. I feel like the Ravens, they have a good enough team. They know that they are about to be the Patriots' biggest challenge up to this point. So do all their fans. Their fans are obviously going to be dedicated to helping. I think the Ravens are going to take this one with a final score of 34-31. Giants and Cowboys. Cowboys, what did you guys do last week? Oh wait, they were on a bye, weren't they? I think so. Maybe. Well, first of all, there's what the Giants did. They lost to the Lions. Cowboys, yep, Cowboys won a bye last week. I think the Cowboys are going to win this one. Again, another easy matchup for the Cowboys. So, I think the Cowboys are going to win, even though it's in New York. Still think the Cowboys are going to win with a final score of 28-10. So those are my picks for Week 9 of the NFL. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, you know what to do. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications, share everything that's good, and I will see you guys tomorrow for the debut of the new series I mentioned yesterday. Because I forgot that there was a 31st day to October. So, peace out.